Not everyone wants to pay thousands of dollars for a new laptop. Some are happy with cheap and cheerful systems that just get the job done without the bells and whistles or fancy branding. We've listed down the best budget Windows laptop and their key features, plus the things to consider to help you choose the best one for you. Price information and links to all products mentioned in the video are available in the description. You could also find a more detailed analysis and a comparison tool on our website, blumoo.com. Number 3. Surface Go 2. The Surface Go 2 might be tiny, but it's a rather versatile laptop with enough performance from an optional Core M3 processor to get through most productivity work. Baseline models start with an Intel Pentium Gold 4425Y CPU, which is still enough power for casual use. Compared to the original Go, the Go 2 improves instant on capabilities, it has a thinner bezel, and the display is larger. This is a typical 10.5-inch Surface display with a 3:2 aspect ratio, 1920 by 1280 resolution, touch functionality, and Surface Pen compatibility. Thanks to the 2-in-1 form, you can also use this device as a tablet for drawing and writing. Attaching a type cover with touchpad and keyboard turns it into a notebook with a rear stand deployed. You get front and rear-facing cameras, optional LTE connectivity, Wi-Fi 6, and dual 2-watt stereo speakers. Ports include USB-C, 3.5mm audio, Surface Connect, and a microSD card reader. This is a fantastic device for anyone who is always on the move, and its starting price of $400 places it well within the cheap range despite having a premium build. Number 2. Lenovo Ideapad S340. Lenovo's Ideapad S340 is a good alternative if you want an Intel processor, a USB-C port, and a superb typing experience. This notebook runs on an 8th-gen Core i5 processor, 8GB of RAM, and a 128GB SSD, and it's accompanied by a 15-inch 768p non-touch display and an array of ports that includes one USB-C port. If you care about future-proofing, the USB-C port will be critical. You may not have a lot of USB-C accessories right now, but you'll at least be able to use the Ideapad S340 more easily when that time comes. This machine's 8GB of RAM is also preferred because it helps make multitasking smoother. It's also a big reason the Ideapad S340 produced slightly higher scores than the Aspire 5 on our benchmark tests. The typing experience is also top-notch. It has a full-size keyboard with a number pad, and the keys have that rounded bottom shape that's similar to keys on the Lenovo's ThinkPad machines. They make a satisfying clicking sound while you're typing, but they're not loud enough to bother those around you. This almost makes up for the fact that the Ideapad S340 is an all-plastic machine, but thankfully, and somewhat surprisingly, it doesn't feel flimsy. The palm rests don't flex much, and I could pick up the chassis with one hand while the laptop was open and tote the notebook from room to room without it feeling too wobbly. I also appreciate that, like with many other Lenovo laptops, this one has a physical shutter that you can slide closed to cover the webcam. Number 1. Acer Aspire 5. The Acer Aspire 5 earns its place at the top spot of the best laptops under $500 page due to its strong 8th-gen Core i3 performance, bright 1080p display, and long battery life, all for an affordable price. Although the Aspire 5 is much thinner than its sibling the Aspire E15, the Aspire 5 boasts enough room for a battery that lasts nearly 9 hours on a single charge. It doesn't feature a DVD writer, but it still has a decent number of ports. The display emits an impressive 276 nits of brightness, which gives the screen some decent contrast. It even has an aluminum hood. To top it off, the bezels on the display are surprisingly narrow for a laptop this cheap. The Aspire 5 is one of the best, cheapest laptops currently available on the market. Another key advantage of the Aspire 5 is its 1080p display. It provides a much better video experience than the Ideapad S340's 15.6-inch 768p screen. Your eyes are probably used to FHD quality at this point, since it's basically the base level on most laptops, not to mention TVs and phones. If video streaming is one of the primary things that you'll do, the Aspire 5 is the one to get out of these two. Did this video help you find what you were looking for? If so, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Have a good day.